Hello everyone, I'm Hiroki Miyamoto from Osaka University. From now, I'm going to give a presentation titled Mismatch Negativity for Visuo-tactile Inconsistency in Rubber Hand Region Paradigm. There are many technologies to obtain a new body, such as plastic hands, remote robots, and VR avatars. But how do we perceive those new bodies to be our own bodies? Or how do we augment our own body recognitions? As for the sense of ownership, which is an element of body recognition, the rubber hand illusion has not been succeeded in realizing a sense of ownership equivalent to that of the original body. Uh, if we consider the innate body's body schema has gained through long-term adaptation. So we consider that through long-term sensory adaptation learning, body ownership can reach the level equivalent to the innate body. Uh, as a method to reach long-term adaptation, there is a previous study that successfully achieved long-term adaptation by using mismatch negativity neurofeedback uh, to remote promote listening learning over L and R sounds. Uh, we wonder if the mismatch negativity approach could be used in rubber hand illusion as well. But in rubber hand illusion, there are the following problems with mismatch negativity. Uh, the mismatch negativity is a ERP that is evoked when a low frequency stimulus with different physical.
Hiroki, can you speak a bit louder? Thank you.
Sorry.
Speak louder. Either increase the volume or get closer to the mic, please. Maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's better.
is it,
Yeah, that's better.
uh,
Yeah.
the MNN is an ERP that is evoked when a low frequency stimulus with different physical parameters is presented during a series of high frequency stimuli. It is triggered when the presented stimulus is different from the predicted stimulus. However, study of MMN have focused on due to the changes in a single modality only, and have not examined it due to the changes in the relationship between the multimodality. In other words, the proposed neurofeedback cannot be realized unless the MMN induced by uh, the disruption of the relationship between visual and tactile stimuli through the extended body part in rubber hand illusion can be measured. And so in this study, we report whether MMN can be detected for multimodality sensory inconsistencies in the rubber hand illusion paradigm. The experiment is similar to the classical rubber hand illusion, presenting visual stimuli of the brush stroking the rubber hand and tactile stimuli of brush stroking the original hand. The stimuli are given at regular interval by the servo motors, and the rubber hand was placed vertical to the real hand. Next, the evaluation and analysis method of EEG. The EEG measurement point are FZ, CZ, and PZ, and the sampling rate and signal processing are as shown here. In action, EOG was measured, and those above 40 microvolts were removed as artifacts. The MMN is calculated by the difference in the average of the responses to each of the standard and target stimuli. The MMN is a negative peak that can be confirmed at 100 to 250 milliseconds in the calculated result. And the condition of the stimuli as here. In basement condition, as you can see here, the direction of vision and tactile is same. Then this pair of directions repeats to the end. Uh, this condition, this condition does not induce MMN because the following stimuli are predictable. Next, in MMN condition, the direction of vision and tactile is same. But vision and tactile stimuli have different direction as here. The MMM due to the inconsistency of sensory stimuli prediction is observed, which is similar to the previous study. Next, MMM by tactile uh, con condition has different direction of tactile, and MMN by vision condition has different direction of vision as here. Um, these cause inconsistency of vision tactile. Next, uh, finally, in no tactile condition and no vision condition, only a signal sensory stimulus is given and has different condition. Uh, the result of MML at the typical measurement point FZ are as follows. Note the colored area in the graph. This peak is MML. Uh, the above three conditions confirm the MML. The peak of each amplitude were minus 3.72 microvolt, minus 3.65 microvolt, minus 3.82 microvolt. Thus, the peak in the three conditions in which MMN was confirmed were almost equal. On the other hand, in no tactile condition and no vision condition, the intensity of MMN was weak and too noisy, and its signal could not be confirmed. In previous study, only MMN with inconsistency of pattern were confirmed. If MMN is only induced by the inconsistency of pattern, the MMN condition should be the strongest, and the rest of the conditions should be similar in intensity. However, the result is that these three conditions are equal. This means that MMN is induced not only by inconsistency of pattern, but also by inconsistency of visuo-tactile. And so the effect on the intensity of MMN is this, and inconsistency of visuo-tactile induced MMN, and that can be detected. Conclusion is this. Thank you.